it. So Anna is also a San Antonio wedding photographer. She also does a little bit of like family photos too. And she is just super into community and collaboration. I feel like she's such a wealth of knowledge. And so that's why I invited her to talk today. And I gave her the opportunity to kind of like brainstorm, like what she wanted to talk about. And she suggested talking about setting boundaries. And I was like, okay, I'm floored. Like this is a topic that as a business owner, I feel like we all struggle with, whether it's your side hustle still or your full-time job. It can be such a challenge, like to set boundaries with yourself, with your clients, and all of these different things. So Anna, I will let you take it from there. You can have the floor.
Okay. Thanks for having me, Lauren, and good morning. Or I guess it's almost afternoon-ish, depending on where you are. So, hey, everyone. I'm Anna. I'm married. I have 3 kiddos. My husband has been active duty Air Force, and we just decided to make the transition to normal people life and call San Antonio home. So we are settling down and putting roots down here, and I'm just excited to be growing my business this way. Can you guys see me? You guys are all frozen to me. Sorry, it's kind of freaking me out.
We can still see and hear you.
Okay. Everybody's frozen for me. So
I'm sorry. That is
okay.
like,
I'll just keep going. I'll pretend like you're all smiling. So when Lauren, asked me to choose something to talk about, I wanted to talk about boundaries. And I just want to kind of help you reframe how you look at the word no and boundaries, not just for yourself, but also for your clients and how that kind of ties into your business. So I think as business owners, we spend a lot of time focusing on setting boundaries, meaning, well, I'm only going to answer emails between this time and this time, or every month I'm taking a full weekend off. And I think those are super important, but we also need to extend that realm of boundaries to our clients. And what I mean by that is when you are doing something in your business or when you are working with somebody and they tell you no, I want you to think about what boundaries they have that they have put up that's preventing them to say yes to you. I want you to think of what in your business you could change to overcome those boundaries ahead of time. And instead of just being like, well, they said no and being hurt by it or taking it personally, I just want you to try to think about boundaries as like a whole ecosystem. Like you have boundaries in your business that allow you to function and your family to function. And likewise, other clients and publications, if you're submitting, whatever the case may be, they also have their own set of things to deal with. And so you as a business owner need to ensure that you're answering questions ahead of time, have healthy boundaries in place so that when you're hearing no, you're not taking it personally. You can look at your business objectively and in a way that you're setting aside time to work on your business. You're not making decisions from an emotional place. Doing those kind of things and trying to take the personal piece out of my business has been really helpful to me in growth and putting myself out there. Even doing little things like this Coffee and Collaborate, you guys could all get off of here and be like, oh my gosh, that Anna girl had nothing useful to say. So every time you're making an effort to put yourself out there, you still just have to take that personal piece out and have your boundary. This is my business. This is who I am. Separate the two so that you can work through those obstacles as you go, but in a scheduled time that's not going to leave you feeling over emotional and defeated. So that's kind of the gist of it. One of the ways that I would encourage you to do this is by setting office hours so that you're not reading hurtful emails right before you go to bed. I know I was super guilty of that. Not starting your day with checking your email. Get the things done that you want to get done first, especially if you have creative things that you need to work on. So approach your business from a place where you're in charge and other people's, emotions and no's aren't like cutting you down. And set aside time to just take the information that you've gotten and write down a list. What was their objection? How could I overcome this? What are 3 things that I could do in my Instagram to answer these questions, on my website to answer these questions? What am I doing in my, photography that isn't XYZ that I could learn about? And so just really trying to take you out of the equation, which is hard because a lot of us are personal brands, and looking at your business and client relationships as an impersonal ecosystem that work together within healthy boundaries. And I'm going to stop there because I could talk about this for a long time.
I feel like I am just floored. Like the fact that you're taking those boundaries and applying them to your clients, but using that as a way to not do things emotionally, but then to also like be receptive to them and think through like, well, how can I like help them overcome this boundary if that's something they need to overcome, like on Instagram, and like provide that information. That's like such great advice. Does anyone have any questions for Anna, like in specific? But thank you, everyone. I just want to take a quick boomerang before we all go. So let me pop this on here. Okay, so you can unmute yourselves. And we're all just you can just like do your thing. You can pull your coffee out, you can wave, you can like shake your hair up. Yeah, let's get the kids too.
Can you say hi to everybody?
Hi. 1, you're ready? 3. Perfect. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.
Have a good day, friends.
Thank you.
Bye.
Leave.